we're going to go all across this futuristic city, showing you the 25 best things to do in Dubai. Coming to you from the Arabian Peninsula here in the Middle East. First up, the Museum of the Future. It actually contains 3 quotes taken from the poems of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is the ruler of Dubai. And it is written in Arabic calligraphy, as you can see here. The ticket price is $40 US. That comes out to around 145 AED. You should consider booking online in advance. All right, here we are now doing a desert safari tour. You can actually get out here and do a 4x4 tour going across the dunes. You can actually rent these ATVs and go across the dunes, or you can do a camel ride. Ticket prices vary depending on the tour that you do, but they usually range around 50 to 60 US. And an incredible experience that you can actually do out here in the desert is a hot air balloon ride. Typically these prices start around $215 per person. That's around 800 AED. But this is obviously something that you may want to do, especially in the winter months. Next up, here we are at Global Village. This is a seasonal activity as well. A lot of these activities are closed during the summer months because it's just too hot. If you come out here to the Global Village, you'll see all the continents that you could possibly imagine, different themes. Really a great place to walk around. Beautiful environment in the evening time. And the price is around 25 AED. That comes out to about $7. I personally really enjoyed the Africa Pavilion. This here is the downtown Dubai area, which is where Sheikh Zayed Road is. It's high-rise apartments and complexes. They've also got the big malls. This is one of the best areas to stay in Dubai. One of my favorite hotels here is the Staybridge Suites. We actually did a video talking about the best areas to stay in Dubai. I'll put a link down below in the description. Now here we are at the Edge Walk. This here is in downtown. It's right next to the Sheikh Zayed Road here at Skyviews Observatory. Up here, you're 219 meters tall, that's 718 feet, and it is hands-free. If you wanted to do this activity, it costs 499 AED, that's $135. Remember, you're on the 53rd floor. It's quite high up here. They also have a glass slide where you can slide down, which is just as exhilarating, really. If you just wanted to go to the top of the Skyview Observatory, that's 90 AED for about 25 US. Now here we are at the Burj Khalifa. This is actually the tallest building in the world. You can go up here for around 149 AED in non-prime time, but if you're coming in prime time hours, high season, it's going to be around 224 AED. If you wanted to go to the top of the sky, that's going to be about double the price. And that's a more premium experience because it offers the world's highest observation deck. Really amazing way up here. And they have the Sky Lounge as well, which includes a welcome drink and some sweets. The cool thing about the elevator is this is also the fastest double-decker elevator in the world, traveling at 10 meters per second. And next to the Burj Khalifa is the Dubai Mall. This is the second largest mall in the world in terms of total land area. They have 1,200 retail outlets in here, 2 anchor department stores, several different water fountains inside and outside. They also have 200 international dining options for you to experience, so wide variety, lots of entertainment, and a cool aquarium that you can actually experience while you're here. And underwater zoo, the price starts at 150 AED, but they have a lot of different upgrades if you guys wanted to upgrade your experience. Outside the Dubai Mall is the world's largest dancing fountain. This here is the Dubai Fountain. It extends 900 feet. It costs $270 million to build, and it's totally free to you. It does go from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. every 30 minutes. Just outside of downtown Dubai is the Dubai Frame. This is 150 meters of a frame. It's an architectural marvel. It is a golden stainless steel creation. The ticket price to go up here is 50 AED. You can actually go up during sunset. That's probably the best time to get great views. Now let's talk about the beaches here in Dubai. So they're pretty much year-round. Some of the best beaches to explore are going to be Al Mazar Beach. You can also go to Kite Beach, Jumeirah Public Beach. There's so many different beaches along here. The water is usually warm almost all year round, so that's a good thing. And another one of my favorite areas to stay in Dubai is the Dubai Marina. There's a nice promenade walking area that goes all around the marina. And this is really one of my favorite places probably in Dubai. So if you're looking for the best vibrance, I would consider either the Dubai Marina or downtown Dubai. That's really my opinion. Another up and coming area that you might want to look at is Business Bay, but it's still developing. And the tram actually makes Dubai Marina very convenient for getting around. There is several different stations. Nearby here is going to be JBR. This is Jumeirah beach residences. And this is another area you can stay at. I consider it all a part of Dubai Marina, although it's separate. This is possibly the best beach. I know we highlighted beaches previously, but this beach right here has the most water sports and activities, and just really a lot of people hang out here at JBR. You'll also see skydiving. You'll see people just lounging on the beach here. Great views. Also, they have a promenade area where you can walk around. They have the big hotel right here with the hole in it called the Address. Also, you can see the Palm Jumeirah from here, so you can actually take the tram to get on the monorail and explore the 4 or 5 different stations. It's now 4, used to be 5 stations, and you can go all the way out to the end. That's where the Atlantis Hotel is, but now they've built a second Atlantis, which is an impressive hotel. Going all the way to the end of that Palm Jumeirah is really awesome. And then there's a high-end shopping area called the Madinette here. It is free to enter, but if you wanted to stay at one of the hotels or the accommodation here, it does get quite pricey. It is next to the Burj Al Arab, but this is a nice area to go around, especially if you can do one of those gondola boat rides around the canals. And speaking of boat rides, here we are at Dubai Creek. You can actually take one of these water taxis across the actual creek. It works with your Metro card, or you can actually ride it for as little as 1 AED. That's like 35 to 40 cents. But it's really a fun experience. Takes about 2 minutes. You get great views of the Dubai Creek area. This is really the old Dubai area all around here, and you're gonna get a lot of history. I would say when you come to Dubai, don't skip this area. And be sure to visit some of the souks. Here you can see the spice souk. They also have the gold souk. And these are all markets. I usually recommend coming here around like 10 or 11 in the morning and expect to spend about 2 hours walking around here. Obviously in the summertime it's going to be quite hot, but if you're showing up here in the shoulder seasons or in the winter, it's really a great experience. Don't want to miss it. I did one time come here in the summer and it was just way too hot to really enjoy any of the souks, but that's how Dubai is. And across the creek is going to be El Fahidi. This is an old Dubai neighborhood that has been kind of renovated and rebuilt. But again, this is the old Dubai. And walking around here, it's good for people who want to just take some pictures. It doesn't get too crowded also. I would say this is a nice area to explore in the late afternoon. Also, I highly recommend going over to Abu Dhabi. They've got a lot going on out here, including the mosque. They also have this beautiful museum. They have Ferrari World. If you haven't been to Ferrari World, this is one of the best theme parks for those of you who like fast, exhilarating roller coasters. They have one of the fastest roller coasters in the world here, and yeah, it's quite amazing. So coming on out here to Abu Dhabi, you could do a day trip from Dubai. It probably takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get here, going in each direction. So you could leave at 8 in the morning and then go back at say 8 p.m. You could take a taxi, which is more expensive but faster, or you could take the bus, which is cheaper. Now here we are riding the Dubai Metro. So you have the monorail, which goes out to the Palm Jumeirah. Then you have the tram, which goes around the Dubai Marina only. And then you have the actual train, which goes all up and down the line here in Dubai. Now there is a silver card and then there's a gold card. The gold card comes with VIP access. Now let's talk about adventure sports. So when you come to Dubai, you got lots of different options. You got the paramotors, you've got paragliding, you've got other different types of water sports, but the big one of them all is skydiving. So if you're coming to Dubai, do skydiving. You can also consider doing some zip lining, but the skydiving, oh my goodness, that is like the ultimate. You get those pictures of you skydiving into Dubai with the Palm Jumeirah right below. Really spectacular. Skydiving prices are about 2,500 AED, that's about 680 US dollars. And here we are now at the Dubai Miracle Garden here, and ticket prices are around 100 AED per person. It is a bit cheaper for kids, but here you're going to see the big Dubai Emirates airplane, also many different flowers and lots of vegetation, very lush here, and definitely a place to check out, especially if you have kids. It is a bit further out of town, but it's worth the trip to come out here. I would expect to spend around 2 to 3 hours just walking around the Miracle Garden. And as you would imagine, it is a seasonal activity, so it does close during the summer months because it's so hot in Dubai, the flowers would never be able to survive. But it opens around late October and goes until around end of April into May. But yeah, definitely coming out here and exploring around the beautiful Dubai Miracle Garden, because it truly is a miracle to have this much flowers in Dubai. All right, now from the Miracle Garden, we're actually going to head back towards the city center, and this here is the Green Planet in Dubai. It is multiple levels. The entry price to get in here is 175 AED, that's about 47 US. While you're here, you can expect to see a variety of different animals. Thankfully, they're indoors because this makes it a year-round experience that you can have. Even if it's hot outside, you can still come to this indoor zoo type environment. And you can get really close to the animals, so close you can take a picture. I wouldn't really touch them. I've seen people touch them, the birds, the animals, but I don't think you're allowed to in most cases. Now here we are at Expo 2020. So it's got the name Expo 2020 because that's when the exhibition was held, but it's still open. They have a big concert area here, and they have some really amazing designs of architecture featuring several different countries and continents. It's kind of like Global Village, but for the future, right? And speaking of the future in Dubai, there are a couple different mega projects going on, like the Al Hab Tour Tower, which is scheduled to be open in 2026. Dubai Creek Tower, which is going to be even taller than Burj Khalifa. Also, Dubai is scheduled to double in size by the year 2040, adding more green and recreational spaces. So yeah, that's Dubai for you.